Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of ReZero, Prophecy of the Throne. When we last left off, we did day 2 and 3, I believe. And today, no, we did day 2, my bad. But today we're on day 3. The next day, my concerns still unresolved, we depart for the royal capital. Like last time, the ride there is a breeze. Thanks to the land dragon divine protection, we don't experience any delays or bumps in the road along the way. But that's not the only thing that stayed the same.
Subaru, up ahead! Someone is being attacked!
What? What's going on?
Wait, what? I peeked out the carriage to see rising smoke and hear some people clamoring off in the distance. But that's all I need to know to figure out what's happening.
The dusk bandits? Amelia, we should
help them. Rem, speed up the carriage. Yes, Miss Amelia.
Of course.
I think about stopping Amelia, but only for a fleeting moment. I know she isn't the type to just ignore someone being attacked in front of her. Because of that, the ensuing events are already set in stone. We charge onto the scene of the dusk bandits' attack, Amelia and Rem taking charge. Then...
hell are you? You with these...
Oh, wait, help! Oh!
Oh, no, this is no time to be distracted. You should take care of these bandits first.
Just like last time, Solomon Pukum just joins the fight against the Dust Bandit as our reinforcement. With their help, we successfully take down the Dust Bandit and arrest a whole lot of them.
Thank you for your help. I don't know what we would have done if you didn't show up.
Is Roswell telling the Dust Bandits that we're leaving? Someone is informed that we're of the day we leave. Okay.
Don't thank us.
You did it because you wanted to, you say? What a cool guy you are. Again with the silent treatment. Hey there, I'm Puka. This strong but silent type is Solemn. You're pretty lucky we happen to be around. I appreciate your assistance. Oh, and I'm Amelia. The two over there are Rem and Subaru. Mr. Solemn, Miss Puka, I am grateful for your aid. Is something wrong, Subaru? Why are you making that face?
Oh, it's nothing. Just thinking to myself. Solemn's pretty strong.
Of course he is. He's made a contract with me after all.
Pukum poof out her chest, but Solomon pats her as a way to restrain her. Seeing that makes me feel a bit conflicted.
The date of this attack changed by a day. I guess we can't avoid this meeting with Solomon and Puka, but...
Having returned by death only to arrive in the same situation, there's an uneasy feeling I just can't shake off. Like those traitors who were attacked, Otto and the others from the caravan aren't here. This group is different from the one we saved last time. I guess that's to be expected seeing as this attack happened on a different day. Traitors don't just stay in the same spot for the day on end, and yet...
Are you two adventurers from around here?
Huh? Adventurers?
We've never heard that to describe us before. We're more what you'd call wanderers, roaming around on an aimless journey.
An aimless journey.
Now about those bandits. Oh, we won't ask for a reward or anything. We don't want to carry around anything that'll unnecessarily weigh us down.
No, please reconsider. It'd be good if people knew of your fighting prowess. You could even give yourself aliases or something and get more popular that way. I mean, with Puka being a cute squirrel and all, why not be known as the Rodent Ronin?
That does sound quite adorable. Who'd want to wander around with such a dumb name? No way! Besides, we could say the same to you. If you really want recognition, just claim it for yourselves.
There are a few reasons we can't exactly do that. Circumstances higher than the highest mountains, deeper than the deepest oceans, prevent us.
Oh, don't trouble them anymore with those weird sayings of yours. Please pay him no mind. We can finish up here on our own. I wish you safe travels on your journey. Thank you again for your assistance.
My attempt to have Solomon Pukum take all the credit for defeating the Dust Bandit in vain when Amelia and Rem sent them off shortly after.
Farewell.
We'll meet again!
I watched as they waved back at us, the failure of my plan set an end. There's only one thing I could do now.
Oh, thank you so much. You're a real lifesaver. I'd like to let the others know of...
No thanks.
Huh?
You don't have to let anyone else know. It was just one big coincidence. The Dust Bandits were affected by the rain and they scurried off. Let's just go with that for now, alright?
No, you jest! The Dusk Bandits must be held accountable for their countless crimes, and you finally put a stop to them. The kingdom may even reward you handsomely. Yet you'd throw that all away?
It's fine, just forget it. If you're really thankful, then keep that feeling in your heart.
Huh?
Alright, their lips are sealed. Mealy, Rem, it's time to go.
What's going on here? Knowing Subaru, I am certain he has a good reason. I shall believe in his intention.
With that, I shoo off the traders hot on our heels. It's almost like we're running away from them as we leave. It's a bit forced, but we have no choice. This is all to save the mansion and the village. Besides, I do feel relieved about it all. I want to avoid having the witch cult come after us, but I know I wouldn't feel at ease letting the Dust Bandits run loose. It says that evil deeds do not prosper. In that case, it feels great to help out. I do wish we could have made our way to the capital without the incident, though.
You guys are awesome!
I can't thank you enough for defeating those Dust Bandits.
Thank you so much for avenging my husband.
Oh, it really was just happenstance. But I am glad to have given you all some peace of mind.
I watch as flustered Emilia interact with the citizen of the capital, holding my head in my hand as their reaction.
How? How the hell do they know?
I made sure the trader wouldn't talk about her this time. I specifically asked them to keep quiet.
So how do all these people know about what we did to the Dusk Bandits?
Mia looked happy and Rem watched her with a smile. But to be honest, I can only feel the weight of an eerie, more ominous sensation arising. It's like I'm missing something super important here.
I heard the news. Everyone is incredibly happy that you defeated the Dusk Bandits.
Melty?
Huh? Have we met before?
Oh, crap. Well, you know how it is.
I apologize, but I'm not sure I follow.
It's just an intuition thing.
What? You managed to figure out my name on instinct alone? That's incredible!
It just came to me in a flash of inspiration is all. I'm sure you get that a lot, right?
No, this is my first time. Does my appearance really scream Melty?
Yeah, totally. I can't imagine you being named anything else. You're the most melty I know. You should have more confidence in yourself.
It's a good thing she's super dumb.
I don't think I understand you fully, but I get the feeling you think too highly of me. Oh? Do you know her, Subaru? She's quite pretty.
Oh.
Don't say anything. Alright, wait, how do I explain it? I can't just reveal that she's a royal candidate.
Oh, regardless, thank you. I'll be rooting for you.
Yeah, you too. Oh, there she goes.
Her manner of running is worrisome. She looks like she'll trip any second.
She'll trip.
I'm sure she'll be fine. Though, it looks like Tiga isn't with her.
Tiga is pretty protective of Melty, so I'm surprised he's not walking around by her side.
Although, the royal selection hasn't started yet, so maybe there's no reason to worry so much while it's still bright out.
Subaru?
It's nothing. Anyway, it seems you're pretty popular now, Mealy.
Yes, they were all quite excited. The citizens are truly grateful for the Dusk Bandits' defeat. We really did just happen to be in the area, though. But it is nice to see everyone in good spirits. I'm glad we were passing by.
Yeah.
Seeing Amelia and Rem's reaction makes me think we did the right thing by taking out the Dust Bandit, but
Amelia's name will still be out there.
I tried my best not to repeat this outcome, but my efforts were useless yet again. What can I do here? I need to think this through more.
Come to think of it, there was someone you wanted to visit, right, Subaru? Would you like to go see them now?
Oh, that's right. I did want to stop by, but...
We don't have any time for that right now, do we? Even though our promise is pretty important.
After this, you're gonna visit or the other candidates, right?
Yes, but you can join us later.
It's fine. Let's do that first. It's a much higher priority right now.
Oh? But...
Let's go! Let's go! Let's just get it over with.
Huh? Hey, don't push me! I'm going to trip! Subaru's determination is quite adorable.
Just like that, I managed to nudge a bewildered Amelia all the way to Cruciate Manor.
I have heard many a word of your glorious achievements as of late. It seems you've accomplished a great deal.
I think that's a bit overdramatic.
Merits deserve to be recognized in kind. I must express my own admiration for such a deed.
Cruciate greets us, then proceed to praise us for our victory over the bandits. Amelia happily accepted praise, and I certainly have no reason to turn it down either, but...
I just can't bring myself to be as excited.
You seem rather upset by this. Subaru Natsuki, was it?
Yeah. It's just that all this recognition kinda puts a wrench in our plans. If Amelia becomes too popular before the royal selection begins, the other candidates will definitely be more wary of her.
Like my faction, for example.
Right. Oops.
Oh, Subaru, stop acting so silly all the time. I'm sorry, Cruciate. It really doesn't mean any harm.
Think nothing of it. Subaru Natsuki's thinking is completely reasonable. Once the royal selection begins, we will all be competing against one another. It is necessary for us to look ahead at what is to come. In that sense, I respect your current mindset.
It's reassuring to hear.
Cruciate is a I can't say that word. Magnanimous, as always. But to her, this is only our first meeting, yet she faced me head on and listened intently to my words. Maybe she's someone I can have a real discussion with.
So, Cruciate, about the request I put in my letter.
Ah, yes. You speak of Subaru Natsuki's condition. Regarding that, Ferris.
Yes, Miss Cruciate. Fairy understands as well. Just a glance tells me Subaru's gait is pretty meowsed up. So I've got a lot of work ahead of me.
Meowsed up?
Ferris' rather blunt comment is actually the main reason we're visiting Cruciate. They're referring to my treatment. After this meeting, I'll be visiting this manor every day to have Ferris heal me. It's hard to deny their offer at this point. That's why...
Sorry if this is rude of me to ask, Cruciate, but since I'll be under your care for a while, would you mind if I asked you some questions first?
You have queries for me? I certainly do not mind, but what could they be about?
I know this isn't the best way to go about it, but I just have to know. Can I trust you?
Subaru, what are you saying all of a sudden?
I don't mean to alarm you, but this is really important to me. I mean, I'll be visiting this place a lot more frequently from now on. And I'm on your side, right, Mealy? I'd basically be walking around with a sign on my back that said, "Mug me."
Mug? No, never mind that. That was very rude of you to say. Miss Amelia's right. I think you've got the wrong idea here, Subaru. You're the ones making this request, and we're the ones deciding whether to oblige. That's not exactly the sort of attitude you should have here, don't you think?
Ferris letting off an intense pressure that barely hides its wondering rage beneath a playful smile. It almost breaks me, but then...
Ferris, calm yourself.
But, Miss Cruciate...
Subaru Natsuki is right to question our agreement. He also fully understands the discourtesy of his inquiry, yet he still finds it necessary to confirm our intentions. This concerns the royal selection, a matter that affects the entire nation. If he regards himself as a member of a concerned party, we shouldn't cast fault his way.
If Mew say so, Miss Cruciate. Mew should be thankful she's willing to hear Mew out, Subaru.
I'm definitely grateful for Cruciate's fortitude, but you sounded so scary just now.
I'm pretty sure Ferris was serious just now. That's some genuine loyalty. I need to watch what I say around her.
That caught me off guard. But what exactly is it you want out of this exchange, Subaru?
It's like I said earlier. I just want to confirm whether or not I can trust Cruciate. Or, more specifically, I'm hoping our camps can be on good terms with each other.
I see. It isn't a matter of you and me specifically, but our factions.
It'd be a good idea to have Mealy and Cruchet form an alliance that benefits the preparation for and the outcome of the royal selection. Wouldn't you agree?
An alliance? Between Cruchet and I?
Not a bad idea, right? We should ally ourselves with whoever we can get on our side. We could say we formed this bond over my injury.
Cruchet folds her arm, deep in thought. I relieved to see she'd not outright rejected my proposal. After my discussion with Roswell, this is the next step to my plan to stop the witch cult. Having failed in stopping Amelia's name from spreading after defeating the Dusk Bandit, I can't just while away feeling sorry for myself. I have to assure that the attack will so happen and act accordingly. For that to happen, I need allies at my side. Luckily enough, I know I can count on Cruchet in her camp, based on my previous dealing with her. She's one of, if not the most capable and trustworthy person I know in the royal capital. She's the one I had the most interaction with, after all. That's why.
It is an interesting proposition, Subaru Natsuki. However, I would like to ask you a question in return.
What is it?
Your request just now. Was it spoken from your heart, in your own words?
Huh?
Huh? Yes. I don't get what she's asking me that, but she suspects someone is making me say this on their own behalf. Thankfully, though, my reply seemed to relax Cruchet's sharp stare a bit.
Very well. I thought you might have been influenced by the Margrave to make such an offer, but that doesn't appear to be the case. I can see that you truly do care for Amelia and her best interests.
What? It's not that obvious, is it?
Oh, you mean how you worry about me? I already know you do. Do you really think I'd be so feather-brained?
That's not a word you hear much these days.
Alright. Get it together, Mewtwo. So, what will Mew do, Miss Cruchet? To be honest, I don't see a point in us forming an alliance with anybody.
Right. I'd like to hold off on making such a decision for now. It isn't such a trivial topic that we need only make verbal confirmations without considerate thought.
Yeah, guess you're right.
However, should this be an official proposal from Amelia rather than a personal request made by Subaru Natsuki, then I intend to consider it more seriously.
Really? That'd be great! Thank you so much! We did it, Mealy! We've got a pretty powerful ally on our side now! Huh? What's up, Mealy? Why the cute face?
Don't tease me. I'm incredibly upset right now. I'm in a big whirl with you making all these decisions without my input.
Man, you really don't hear that phrase much these days. I mean, I'm sorry, but does that mean you're against it?
Don't look at me like I threw you out on the street. You're making me look like the bad guy here. But no, I'm not against it. I know you've put a lot of thought into this. And Cruchet does seem to be in favor of the proposition. I know the order of our meeting has gotten a bit mixed up, Cruchet. But I'd also like to ask you to form an alliance with us. The royal selection has been postponed. But once it begins, and even leading up to it, I'd like for us to be on good terms.
Yes, I would like that as well. One of us could very well take the throne, or perhaps another will. No matter what tomorrow brings, I will always remember this moment of accord between us.
Agreed. Amelia firmly takes Cruchet's outstretched hand in her own. I find myself relieved seeing them exchange a handshake. I hope this managed to change something along the way, like a counter-strike against fate. And so, while it's not necessarily an alliance, we succeed in forming a friendly relationship with Cruchet. Alright.
I must say, I am quite surprised. I did not expect you to have planned so far ahead, Subaru.
Sorry for not letting you guys in on it first. I was actually pretty scared not being fully prepared for it.
If I ended up insulting them, the worst case would be me getting kicked out of the mansion. I wouldn't want to drag these two down with me. That's why I didn't want to bring it up beforehand. Although, think about it now, it was a pretty big gamble on my part.
All's well that ends well, at least. We managed to make it through. For now.
Yes, Miss Amelia seemed to be in good spirits. And I'm certain Lord Roswell will be satisfied with this outcome as well.
Huh? Roz too? Did he want us to do something else?
I apologize. Please disregard my musings. That is an issue I alone must handle.
Well, whatever's going on, just let me know if you need anything from me, alright? I'll help however I can.
That is what I was going to say to you, Subaru.
My bad. By the way, Rem, there's something I wanted to ask.
You are referring to my synesthesia, no?
Rem solely nods as she confirmed my suspicion. Synesthesia is blah blah, we learned this last loop. Her intuition from this shared sense is what altered Rem to what was happening at the mansion last time. Now that I know about it, I make a request of Rem.
If you sense anything from Rom, let me know right away, okay? I hope nothing happens, but...
Yes, of course. But I must ask in return. Are you expecting something to happen?
Well...
I hesitate for a second. I don't know if I should be so straightforward and tell her about the looming danger of the witch coat. While I think Rim will believe me if I convey the severity of the threat properly, there's still one thing I'm worried about. I put a hand on my chest while feeling my heartbeat. The steady rhythm pumped life throughout my body. The sheer terror of that sensation gripping my heart pierced through me. I can't tell anyone about my return by death ability. It's a strict rule that came with my power. If I break it, it's a dreadful, agonizing punishment await me.
Yoo-hoo! Are Mew free right meow, Subaru? Miss Crochet is busy right meow, so I thought I'd deal with our agreement before it gets too late.
Master Felix.
Oh, come now, Rem. Don't be rude. I told Mew to call me Ferris.
I apologize, but I do hesitate in using nicknames for formal greetings.
Wow, so stubborn. Well, I won't force Mew.
Sorry. She may not look it, but Rem is pretty bullish. You're better off letting this one slide. Anyway, what's this agreement you're talking about?
Don't play dumb. It's the whole reason Mew all came here today. I'm talking about your treatment, Subaru.
That's right.
It hasn't sunk in for me yet, but apparently my body is in a pretty rough shape after I used some magic. Ferris is a healer who's supposed to help me in my recovery. But the healing process isn't pleasant. Healing my gate, the organ needed for magic, is a process that feels like my innards are being turned into a smoothie. I like to avoid that whenever possible.
Subaru, Master Felix truly is a skilled healer. Despite boasting such egregious mannerisms, I'm very worried about you. So please endure the treatment a little longer.
Yep. I don't think I agree with how she put it, but Rem's got the right attitude.
What?
Besides, your treatment is a testimony to the amicable relations between Miss Crochet and Miss Amelia, isn't it? If Mew turned me down... Well, I think Mew understand where I'm going with this, right?
I can't deny that. Alright then, fine! I, Subaru Natsuki, won't go back on my word! Bring it on!
Great, Subaru. Rem is quite impressed.
Yeah, how manly of Mew and all that. Let's get started then. Just relax your body, Meow.
This feeling! I'm gonna barf! I give up! Uncle! Please stop, Ferris!
They slowly wear on. A feeling of accomplishment from things going relatively smoothly, watching over the pain I previously experienced. Loop 2, day 4. So, with that, I'm going to end this episode. Next time, we'll be going on with day 4.